Hi guys. So that is the second video of my crazy story how I got stuck in the United States and couldn't leave the country at the date when it was planned to leave it. Well, some strange things may happen in our world, so I try to solve the problems to be able to leave with my air guns, and it is really important for me, you know. But not about that right now. So that is one of the guns I plan to take back home with me. As far as I had to stay 5 days more than I planned in the very beginning, I have plenty of time here at this legendary perfect place, Keith Gibson's farm. And he allowed me to use his workshop, so I was able to make some tuning of that gun, at least part of the tuning that I plan to do, because some of stuff that I want to install here is left home Russia, so I just did what I could do to prepare that gun for further tuning and just to check its abilities. So my idea was to find out which slugs are possible to shoot pretty well according to my standards out of the standard STX Superior barrel. So that was from the very beginning 22 caliber sniper version with 700mm STX Superior heavy barrel. I did nothing with the barrel because I don't have equipment that would allow me to do anything here, but I installed the slug power kit, as though that gun is planned to shoot, at least in Russia, with 40 grain slugs. Of course I will change barrel there. I will install 800mm STX heavy barrel, shoot 40 grain slugs. Then I installed 2 digital gauges for the second and for the first and second regulator. I decided to leave the gauge of the bottle pressure usual one week. It is, you know, it is really good, and as far as we use it in the most often way, I was sure that battery will get drained pretty fast on electronic manometers. That is why I left it in original. I made a tuning of a trigger system. Now it is extremely light, only single stage one. It has the limit of the empty move after the shot. It has pretty short main stage. It is extremely light because I polished its mechanisms, at least as much as it is can be made right here, not in my workshop. So now 700 cubic centimeters bottle from Air Marksman is installed here. The upper rail from Crawford and Looped. I hope I spelled it correctly. I'm sorry if not. You know, I really like this piece of art, I would say, because it is really solid. It has the bubble level installed here, and as it is written, it is made in the USA, so that's good. The scope is going to be used here on this particular gun is Element Optics Theos, which is my favorite one. You know, each time I use the scope I shoot, my eyes just say big thanks to me, because that is really cool. I can shoot hours and hours without getting tired. And you know this sweet sound of clicks here, it is so good. So perfect image, perfect work of the mechanisms, perfect glass. That's awesome. I fixed no limit scopes, scope mounts, Saber Tactical grip. I didn't have any bipeds with me to be able to install here on original Wheeler style mount, so Keith gave me his golden Ecotex. In the future, the rail from either Saber Tactical or Air Marksman will be installed here. Regulated cheek will be installed, regulated rear butt from Saber Tactical, bag rider to be able to shoot from the bag, because to tell you the truth, of course I didn't get used to shooting that variant because I'm a bench rest shooter, and as I told you before, nowadays I shoot Panthera mostly because it has huge base to shoot from, and it is much more stable than this very configuration, but I will do it much better when I'm at home. Generally speaking, I think that it is all tuning I want to talk with you about. So, what slugs did I use today? That was 30 caliber slugs, H&N 2.17, and I've shot them at velocities around I think it was 990 FPS, something like that. You'll see everything in my video, but I will show everything in feet per second also. Then I tried to shoot heavy slugs, so it's an H&N mass expansion, 38 grain slugs, 0.218, and it didn't like it at all. Well, it's obvious. This liner that is installed here, it is made for shooting pellets and light slugs, as I found out, if we can call 30 grain slug in 22 caliber light one. And finally, I tried to shoot 25 grain slugs. Well, I would say that, you know, for this setup I have here, second regulator is set to 145 bar, so it is tungsten hammer. Those are too light, and in those wind conditions we had here, they didn't show that good result as I had with H&N 30 grain slugs. So my general results to 110 yards was below 40 millimeter. I think that, well, 40 millimeter. We'll convert it later on. And they were mostly widened by the wind. So I think that, you know, 40 millimeter by 10 shots to 110 yards, it's a very good result for a standard barrel, as I think. So I'm absolutely happy about it. To make things short, I hope that I will successfully leave United States, will come back home with my guns that I want to take with me, and that everything will be fine. And I hope that you'll have fun watching me shooting to that distance. And I think that I have to finish the video because the rain is coming. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your likes and subscribe. Bye.
Nine. Nine. Last bullet. Sixth. 7th. 307th. 306th. 307th. 306th. 306th. 307th. 306th.